Well, here's a data set with only 5 data values. And if there's 5 data values, there's 2 little guys, 2 big guys, and 1 in the middle. So the median is definitely 8. Now, to find the first quartile, you got to find the middle of the lower half of the data, not including that 8 since it's a data value. And the third quartile is the median of the upper half of the data. So since there's only 2 things, I've got to find the middle. I average them. 4 plus 7 divided by 2. 11 divided by 2 is 5.5. And for the upper half, 8 plus 12 is 20. 20 divided by 2 is 10. There you go. There's your quartiles. For number 2, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 data values. Okay, so if there's 10 data values, an even number, the median's got to be between the 5th and 6th data value. 5 little guys, 5 big guys. So the median is definitely 5. Those are both 5s, so I can add them together and divide by 2 if I'd like to. Now Q1 is going to be the median of the lower half of the data set, and Q3 will be the median of the upper half of the data set. Since that median is in the middle of those 2 5s, we keep those 2 5s in the lower and upper half. So I have 5 lower numbers, the Q1 is 3. I have 5 upper numbers, the Q3 is 8. And one more, let's see how many data values we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to write n equals 12 here. I probably should have wrote n equals 10 here and n equals 5 here while I'm figuring things out. N is always the number of data values. So let's see, if there's 12 data values, that means there's 6 little ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There will be a median in between those 6, and then there will be an upper 6 numbers. So the median is 124 plus 126 divided by 2. That one's easy to figure out. It's 125. And then Q1 is going to be the median of this lower data set. Well, now that's going to be in between these 2 numbers, 120 and 121. So that's 120.5. And for the upper half of the numbers, it's going to be the average of 127 and 128. So Q3 there is, 127, 129. So Q3 is 128. All right. For each of those data sets, find the IQR. Remember, that's Q3 minus Q1. It's called an interquartile range. Number 1 is 10 minus 5.5. And 10 minus 5.5, I'll write the answer underneath. The IQR is equal to 4.5. Number 2 is 8 minus 3. So for number 2, the IQR is 5. And for number 3, these data values here, it's 128 minus 120.5. So that ends up being 7.5. Let's go to the next page, and we'll actually talk about what we can do with this IQR and why we need it.